Nottingham has been painted blue. Anthony Canockett has scored the goal. It's the goal. Allez le bleu! Allez le bleu!
Hello, Matt Elliott here.
Hi, Alan Smith here.
Hey guys, Ian Hume here.
Hi everybody, Jerry Taggart here.
Be sure to watch
Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV
For all the latest Leicester City news and information.
You can also subscribe on YouTube and various social media channels.
for the latest updates and news on Leicester City Football Club.
Come on, you foxes!
The Leicester Till I Die shop is now open.
For all your Leicester Till I Die merchandise,
Visit the Leicester Till I Die shop at our website.
They have blown their rivals away. They have blown us all away in truth. Premier League champions 2016. The amazing Leicester City.
Happened in 49, 61, 63 or 69 when they reached the final. But the class of 2021 have delivered. Leicester City are FA Cup winners at last and are history makers at Wembley.
Leicester Till I Die TV. Your first choice for everything Leicester City.
tune in.
And join in now.
And now, here's your host.
Right, Chris.
All right, I don't know. I'm going to sat on my commode, so at least I don't have to get up and go to the toilet. Anybody else nervous? Remember, tense, nervous, headache? That's what you get from supporting Leicester City. This is Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube and on Spotify, Apple iTunes, Google, Podcast Addict, and Amazon if you are listening on catch up on the old podcasts. This is where you can find them.
Watch us on YouTube.
Listen on your favourite podcast platform.
Or ask your smart speaker
To play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Subscribe, like, follow, and join in now.
Humiliated at Forest. What do you need after that? An away trip to Anfield. I mean, Salah is on the bench. Wow. I mean, we've still got Diego Jota, Robert Firmino, and Diaz to contend with. I'm not worried. This is the Leicester Till I Die Watchalong. Good evening. Everything is going wrong. Good evening, Stephen. How the devil are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me on. What an intro, by the way, should I just say there.
Thank you very much. I thought the longer the intro, the more I'm putting the game off. Unfortunately, the game will still be there. That's the worrying thing. But let's just start with some quick team news. Looking at your team here, Alisson in goal, Matip and Van Dijk, the two centre-backs, with Alexander-Arnold and Robertson on the wing. Midfield, Thiago, Fabinho and Jones. And like I said, the aforementioned Jota, Firmino and Diaz. It's as strong as you could want at the moment, isn't it, really?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I know a lot of fans will be disappointed not to see Harvey Elliott maybe instead of Jones, and obviously Salah in there, maybe instead of Bobby Firmino. But like you said, Chris, it's as strong as Liverpool could potentially go. Obviously, unlike Harvey Elliott and Salah in there, other than that, it's the team I would have picked.
Yes, yeah, pretty strong. You've got a fan in there. Helen says, "Hi, Statman."
Hi, Helen.
How are you doing? She says she's coming along to support the channel, and we really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. She's asking about our team, which is coming up at the moment. Hayden, come on, you Foxes. Yes, I think we need a miracle. Are you going for 2-1 to Leicester? Oh, Hayden, I would love that. I would love that. Facebook user 41 years ago went down to St James Park in Exeter to see us embarrassingly dumped out of the cup at Exeter. 4 days later, I travelled up to Anfield to see us win and end Liverpool's 3-year unbeaten home record. Do you know what? That sums Leicester up. I'm not sure who that is. Stick your name at the end, but that does sum Leicester up. And this is the team that you are going to be up against, which basically a lot of changes in there. Schmeichel's back in goal. In fairness, I think Ward was in because it was a cup game. That was the only reason. And yes, you know, they say we don't have that leader on the pitch and Schmeichel is the captain, but he's in goal. And I just don't like captains in goals. I don't think they can do much, you know, however vocal they are. Justin and Thomas at right and left back, which I said, and Amati again in the 4. That's what I said. Ndidi, and this shows the sort of problem we've got here is we've had to bring Ndidi back into defence because of the lack of options. But we've got, and then Dewsbury Hall, which I think everybody was calling back for, and Sumare, which is a surprise. No Tillemans in there. That must. Do you look at that and see no Tillemans and think, yeah, that's good?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, not only Tillemans, but obviously we've said on the show on Tuesday night that we're done, Vardy is going to be a massive miss for you. Daka, I know obviously he's got a lot of pace. He's going to look to go in behind. But I mean, again, Lookman seemed to be a bit of thorn in our side. He was on Fulham's team that won 1-0 at Anfield last season. Obviously scored the winning goal at the King Power in December. So he's another danger man. Madison, free kick specialist. So he's another one. You've still got some dangerous players there. But I think if looking at it from a Liverpool point of view, it's something that we can definitely get at your back for. And in all fairness to Thomas as well, I think he had a fantastic game against Mo Salah, kept him very quiet. So, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it's not a bad front four, if you're honest.
Yeah, I mean, looking at that, Lookman, Madison, Albright, and like you said, Lookman, I'd prefer to see him on the other side because I think he's more natural left, to be honest with you. But, you know, he whether they were swapping during the game, Madison he's got to include. And Daka, I'm glad to see Daka in because he has, well, at the moment, he is on fire. Helen, Vardy is injured. He's out for another 4 weeks or so. So, unfortunately, he is injured. But Daka's the nearest thing we have got to him. So, hopefully, he can have the same effect as Vardy does for us. Scott, good evening, sir. And the devil are you. I think, indeed, he will bring solidarity in the back four. But having Sumari in front of him worries me. I'd much prefer Chowdhury alongside. My worry is with Chowdhury, to be honest with you, is he's got a red card in him. But I do totally take your point there, Craig, because he is I don't know, he's played well again. He's not let us down. He's on the bench, but when you look at the fact that we've got Soyuncu and Vestergaard and Ricardo on the bench, and we've had to bring in Ndidi back into defence, I think that's probably saying more about what has happened over the, you know, recent few games, and Rodgers having to come out and make a statement and put his foot down, so to speak, than anything, you know, because Soyuncu, you would think should be in there, but he's not had that confidence since the Euros. Yeah,
very much so. And it's obviously, I mean, that's, if I'm not wrong, that's the same back four that played against Liverpool at the King Power, apart from maybe James Justin, wasn't it?
No, James Justin wasn't. I think it is the same back four.
apart from him, yeah.
Apart from him, yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
mean, Klopp's come out. You've made 6 changes, but I mean, there were cup games, so we know.
yeah.
I don't think you can read anything into sort of changes that are made. But he's saying it's the best squad he's ever had.
Wow. I mean, I think what he means, it's the first time, I think, in a very, very long time where he's actually got a fully fit squad, apart from Henderson. Obviously, Sadio Mane, if he came back a few days earlier, would have been at least on the bench.
Yeah.
So it's like I say, it's the strongest possible available team that he's got to himself, and he's got a selection headache. I mean, if you look at Liverpool's bench, I mean, you've got Konate, Tsimikas, Milner, Naby Keita, Oxlade, Chamberlain, Harvey Elliott, Minamino, and Salah. So, I mean, it's a lot stronger than what we're used to be honest. So there's options off the bench there if the game's not going our way.
I know, and I'm not going to say I'm not worried. I am literally pooing my pants because if this goes wrong, I mean, everybody's saying, "Oh, this is going to be, Rodgers' last game." I mean, it's not. Whatever happens here, I think the only good thing is it's away from home, and I think after that debacle against Forest, had we been at home, the crowd would have just been absolutely on their backs. If they lose, but at least put up a performance, we go to the next game that is home.
Yeah,
the crowd will be more forgiving, I think. But it is the next game I'm worried about as well, which is West Ham. That is a must-win for us.
Yeah.
It's almost a given, if you like. It's Liverpool. We never beat you at Anfield.
Yeah,
and so. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed, legs crossed. Anything I can cross is crossed at the moment. Just some quick score predictions here. I've gone for 1-1 simply because I can't bet against my own team. I'll never go for an opposition win, but I can't see us winning it. So I'm hoping for a draw. Not one of the other or any of the ex-players can see anything other than a Liverpool win. Ian Marshall's 3-0, Steve Walsh 4-1, Jerry Taggart 3-1, Steve Leinix 2-0, although he does obviously play the old reverse psychology with his predictions, and Ian Wilson 2-0. I say I've gone 1-1. I think you're giving it me before, but what's your score prediction?
I went 3-1 to Liverpool, so I'll stick with that one. I think we've got this side definitely has got goals in it, strong defence as well. And I think the main issue for Liverpool, especially at the King Power, we had lots of chances, especially the first half, we just didn't take them. I think if we get them similar sort of chances tonight, especially at Anfield, I see us taking them, and it could potentially be a long night for you, Chris.
It could indeed.
Yeah.
Jeff, hello, sir. How the devil are you? Welcome back. An early kickoff for you. And talking about kickoff, they're about to kick off, and we will be. Let's hope the kicking off is on the match today and not in the pubs and bars around Liverpool. But this is it. Kickoff is about to happen. So here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of the evening. 60 minutes of football fun and banter with Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV. Are you ready? Let's get ready to rumble.
This is the Leicester Till I Die Watchalong show. Don't forget to subscribe.
It's more than 60 minutes, of course, but I just can't afford to keep buying different jingles. And just as we kick off, my stream decides to freeze. How brilliant.
Oh,
Oh no, it was. Typical, just as I click it. So they're taking the knee for me. Is that what they're doing for you?
No, they're a minute into the game.
Oh, right. And we've literally just kicked off.
Yeah.
So you're about a minute ahead, are you?
Yeah, a minute ahead. Yeah, just gone past a minute now.
Can you pause? If it pauses and then you wait a minute?
Can do, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Wait a minute.
And I'll tell you when I get up to a minute, by which time we might be 2-0 down, of course. I'm at 30 seconds now.
Let me pause.
It might not make any difference because, like I say, during the night, if we're both on his goal, it will probably be freezing anyway. I'm just coming up now. I'm on 48, 52, 53. This is more exciting than the match. I am just at a minute now.
Right. Where am I up to?
Just see Luis Diaz. Good signing for you.
Yes, definitely. Great signing. Obviously, he's got to give him a chance, to be honest, give him time.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, we can't complain. He's 25, best player for Porto for the last couple of seasons. So he's going to do good. He's just needing time. That's all he needs, really. And he's going to get that at Liverpool.
Let's have a look here. Helen was just giving me a score prediction then, and I've lost it. Here we go. I said originally it would be 10-0.
Jesus, Helen.
Now, Helen, don't you can stick the knife in, but just don't twist it. Don't twist it. We're a couple of minutes ahead of you, Jeff, down there. Is it the Philippines, if my memory serves me right? Please don't go too mad then and tell us the score before we catch you up. I've turned my phone off because that's going to be pinging all night, saying Liverpool have scored, Liverpool have scored. Helen says she's glad Virgil is captain, and Scott says he's going to stick with 4-4.
Wow.
And he said apparently Castagna was in the back four last time. To be totally honest with you, you just put your 7 names in and pull 4 out, and that's who played for us. It got worse. Yeah, I mean, I was on Doug's channel last night.
Yeah.
I think I said the same with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players, 9 defenders or players that can play in defence have been injured at some time this season.
Crazy, isn't it?
For us. Yeah, it's just like, but of course, fans don't appreciate that. They see the results and here we go. Fancy. I hate this when we're playing out from the back. And he's lost it. Oh, I mean, Brendan, just get them to hoof the bloody ball upfield. Look, he's got it now, and he plays a square pass across.
What minute are you up to now?
I'm on 3:31.
Oh, so I'm about a minute. I'm still a minute ahead of you at the minute.
Oh, don't worry. There's nothing really we're going to be able to do, is there?
Yeah.
Such is life. Such is life.
Such is life.
But I hate this playing out from the back.
Yeah.
If we hoof it forward, all right, you don't know who that's going to go to. You got a 50-50 chance of but if we lose it, it's in your half.
Yeah.
As they just did for me then, playing it about at the back, you lose it, and you're in on goal. I just don't. I mean, he's corrected the fact that we've finally stopped zonal marking at corners. And so that's one thing. But he just needs to stop that pissing about at the back, and that's the ball is out. It's a Liverpool throw. But then when Casper makes clearances like that, I can see possibly why we do play out from the back.
It's been a slow start to the game so far, hasn't it?
Yeah, from what I can see, it's mainly yourself. I don't think Alisson's touched the ball yet, has he?
No. Nope, he hasn't touched it yet.
Oh, that was not a foul. Isn't it funny? Like, if oh, maybe it was. The joy of seeing a replay.
Exactly. There's some good football being played at the minute, which is nice to see.
Like I said, I just want a performance from you, Leicester.
Yeah.
I think that I've said before. I think the fact that we're playing yourself is because if we lose, it's Liverpool, you know. My God, that header went almost as high as Salah's did last time. Sorry, mate, you can't resist it. Come on. As the game goes on, you'll win it, so you'll be able to rub it back in my face. Don't worry. But has anybody been disappointed with this season?
To be honest, no. No, I mean, the players have been generally pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just the fact that we've missed quite a few chances. We haven't put our chances away in recent weeks, and
Yeah,
I think that's just when the game could be out of sight. We've made it uncomfortable for ourselves when we don't need to. So
yeah,
it's yeah. I mean, how can you complain? Second in the league, 2 points in hand. 2 games in hand on Manchester City.
yes.
So win them 2 games. 6 points in it, isn't it? It's still game on.
It is. I mean, you are relying on Man City losing a few, but you know they've had a few iffy results just lately.
Well, yeah, they drew 1-1 with Southampton just before the international break, which I didn't see that game coming.
Got one. Oh, at least we made your goalie work.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good strike that from Maddison as well, wasn't it? So good save.
He had no option really. No other Leicester players were. Well, there was a couple in there, but they were so far back. I think it was going wide anyway, to be honest with you. But Alisson had to make sure, didn't he?
Yeah, you're looking dangerous, to be honest. When you get the ball and you've got Daka, especially him with his pace, he is a good player and he knows how to finish as well. So we've got to be mindful of that. It's not going to be easy. That we need to just cut out these sloppy balls that we're currently doing at the minute here.
I think as well. I mean, let's just see this. I presume the corners come to nothing because you've not groaned or anything. So, these players that are out there tonight, they've been given this chance, and the thing is, I think they can take it. And I think we've seen that before when you look at the sort of the Watford Cup game. The youngsters that were in there, we finished, like I say, with 6, youngsters on the pitch. Oh.
Yeah, you've had a few chances.
Yeah, Daka then. The thing is, though, once we got to the main, back to the game after, they were all dropped. And he went back to the names, if you like, So I just hope that if we do manage to perform a miracle tonight, then that he just doesn't say, right, guys, well done, we've won that, and everybody else can come back in now.
Exactly.
Because players do get comfortable. They do think, well, I'm too good to be dropped. But then I suppose the manager's in an awkward position where, you say with Vardy, if Daka's playing well and he keeps Daka in and then we lose a game, there'll be people saying, well, why didn't you bring Vardy back? You can't win as a manager, can you?
No, you certainly can't. I mean, he is dangerous. I mean, you've got that. He's got that in his locker with his turn of pace. Like you say, he's faster than Vardy as well. So we've just got to be mindful of that because we can't be giving them chances to run it all back for. I mean, Virgil's fast enough anyway, to be honest, but I still don't want to see him running it all back for.
No.
And in behind, I mean, he is very dangerous. He's got that pace to get in behind someone and make a chance, really.
Oh, definitely. I mean, he got 4 against Moscow in the Europa. League. So another 4 in this game would be nice. Oh, here we go. You go in. Oh, Marty headed out. When you pass it around, it is a joy. I have to be honest with you. Oh, bad mistake there, but
I'm being grimacing there because we just had a great chance before, some great play, but I'm trying not to spoil. Obviously, with me being a minute ahead of you,
Yes, yeah. I'm on 10:30 now.
I'm 11:40, so I'm just over a minute ahead.
A minute ahead, yeah.
Like I say, it looks like both teams are going for it, though. I mean, obviously, you expect that with Liverpool anyway, but
yes. Well, you can't go. I mean, 63% possession to you, and we know at the end of the day, possession is not the end be all and end all. You know, we won the league with only about 20% average possession, but you can't go to Anfield and defend.
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
It's an old saying, isn't it? But attack is the best form of defense.
Definitely, yeah.
I'm hoping this is the chance that you were on about. You got a corner now. You're just coming up to the corner. But yeah, so when you go to sort of Anfield, and I think this is it with Brendan. He chops his team to suit who he's playing, and it's like, let them worry about us, not us worry about them.
Exactly. I'll just try and stop mine again just to see if Rob, just so I can catch up, so on same page. Yeah. Right, I've paused mine.
I'm now on 12. What are you on?
What am I on? 13, 17.
Okay, I'll let you know when I get up to that. For us, it's definitely performance is much more important than the result.
Yeah, exactly. Just had to refresh mine anyway.
Ooh. Don't know why I'm going because I've not even caught you up yet. So if I had gone in, I would have seen you.
Oh, some sloppy play there.
I'm 12:52.
I don't think it even let you pause on this, does it?
Does it not?
I don't know.
Well, maybe you can't.
I'm seeing that.
Oh yeah, if you hover over it, there's a pause in the bottom left.
Yeah.
I'm now on 13:18, 13:20, 13:23. What are you on now?
You're catching up. I'm on 14. Yeah, 14 minutes, 50 seconds.
Oh, you're still a minute ahead then, I think, whatever happens, yeah. We'll just have to try, because like I say, I think there will be buffering, and I'm buffering again now. There will be buffering as the night goes on, so I think we'll all be losing time. Have you buffered it all yet?
No, to be fair, I haven't. I've got good internet though, to be fair. I don't know what your internet's like, but
in this room, this is on Wi-Fi, where my main one is hardwired.
Right.
Jeff saying, hoping for a Leicester smash and grab. Still butterflies in the stomach every time Liverpool have the ball. I've got to be honest with you, on the first 14 minutes so far, we've not looked intimidated.
No.
And we shouldn't, because those players we brought in, Luke Thomas is young, but he scored in Europe. Kieran Dewsbury-Hall has played against the big names this season. And Samari, who's come in, is a league winner, in France. So there's no excuse for them, Sometimes you can end up giving the opposition too much respect.
Too much respect, yeah, definitely. People will be ahead of us in the comments then, won't
they? Paul, yes, they will. Yeah.
That's the only problem with these watch-alongs, isn't it? With people being that far ahead,
Yeah. Well, to be honest with you, I don't know if you can see I don't think you can see the comments, can you?
No, I can't. No.
No. So again, because I don't really have that on not being able to see, because usually you got some, a Leicester fan will come on and start having to go at Liverpool, and it just, I don't want, just I can block them before you even see them, sort of thing that way, But
no, I've got it on, so that's all right, because like you say, it spoils it if someone puts it on what the score is or whatever. Then
yes,
it does spoil it for everyone else. Like you said at the start, obviously if there is a goal, wait until we catch up. And then obviously we can celebrate accordingly. Yeah.
Celebrate, commiserate, whatever. Oh my God, that I've just seen what. I don't think that was a particular. I've just seen the old Brighton foul. I think he. I don't think it was just his body went into him. It wasn't the foot or anything.
Nah. He's made the most of it, as we say.
As we say, yes.
Yeah. But yeah. Interesting enough, 17 minutes gone, and it's still. I don't think there's even been a shot on target yet.
I think Alisson saved one, didn't he, from Madison? Yeah. But we haven't conceded early, and I pinching myself saying that, but that is at least the one good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I say, it's an open game at the minute. Liverpool yet to find the feet, to be honest.
Yes.
I
think Van Dijk's going on Daka, isn't he? He's marking Daka quite a bit. Over the top. Oh, well done, Schmeichel. You forget how long he's been at the club, Schmeichel. It's unbelievable.
Are you up to 18 now, or?
No, I'm on 17-24.
I thought when you said that, because Schmeichel's just made a save there, I thought you might have caught up with us there.
No, that was when he came out and grabbed the ball on the edge of the box.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it can't be as bad. 20 minutes. Hopefully, that's not a thing to come with how bad the game's been so far.
It's been entertaining. It's not. It's been quite end to end, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's.
I think your sort of tactics is to try and get up as early as possible to Daka, isn't it? And hopefully he holds the ball up.
Yes. You see there, I've just seen the oh no. We didn't trust the goalkeeper then.
Yeah.
The difference between again, I've just seen a couple of times your guys had it, and Leicester players gone in and got it back. Where with the Forest game, they were just letting them have the ball, so to speak. At least we appear to be showing a bit of bite.
You seem to be defending really well. I mean, not that you've had to defend too much, but obviously from what you've had to do, you've done well, to be honest. So
I've just seen the Schmeichel save.
Yeah, it was just unfortunate that was straight at him.
Right, I'm just going to refresh and let me just see what it comes in at. 19-10 I'm at now.
Yeah, I'm still a minute ahead of you.
You're still a minute ahead. Good God.
Yeah.
I think it just must be your link.
Maybe. It hasn't buffered once either, I should say.
It is being good, famous last words. It is being good tonight, actually.
What are we on now? Yeah, I'm just gone past 20 minutes.
I'm 19:38. So probably about half a minute behind you now then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad to see that bite in there. That that we are literally putting our feet, foot in there and going
you've got
for
two. What is it? You've got a midfielder in your back four as well.
Yes.
And obviously it says it all with regards to your defence when you've got Soyuncu on the bench and he's obviously not in the starting lineup, so it says it all. Obviously, Brendan mustn't trust him, to be honest.
And like I said, it's just this season. He had a really bad Euros, and he came back into a team that's struggling, and he just hasn't got his form. And Vestergaard's the same. You know, it's we bought him, and he's not as bad, I don't think, as the player that we are seeing now. But he's just come into a totally unsettled defence. You know.
Yeah.
And Facebook user, hello from Sydney. I presume that's Sydney, Australia, not the fact that you called Sydney.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So, welcome along, sir. Helen's saying here, Leicester the better side at the moment.
They've had the chances, to be fair. We just we haven't got out of second gear yet.
That's the thing, isn't it? That's you got to. You know, are we playing in top gear, but you still got a couple you can just
we've still got a couple of gears, We've got that man Salah to come on at some point as well. So
I think it was like that in the cup game though. You know, I think we were going all out at you. And when you brought the big players on and stepped up a couple of gears, you were just too good for us, you know. But that's all history now. Like they say, we can concentrate on the league now.
At least if Liverpool do win the Carling Cup, at least you can see you got beaten by the winners anyway. That's always a positive, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? It is indeed. Yeah. Be interesting because you're playing Chelsea, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah.
And you two are going to be in the Champions League unless there's a major blow up. But you two should be in the Champions League. So I wonder what happens to that place that is in the Europa League for the. Carling.
Does it not normally go to? Isn't there like an extra spot in the conference?
It might be, yeah. I think it's going to have to be because normally, if let's say you were playing us and we didn't qualify for the Champions League, we would then take, and you did, we would then take your Europa League place. But I think it would go down. I'm just trying to work out a scenario where Europe will go down to about 12th in the league. Helen says she's struggling to get anything going at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I think, to be honest, you can get, obviously, it's the top four in the Champions League positions anyway. But then you've got, if, for example, an English team who finishes outside the top four, they would obviously get the fifth spot if they won the Europa League or Champions League. So obviously that's another spot. And then you've got the team that wins the Europa League, they would get Champions League, and the team that finished fourth, they would then go into the Europa League. So it's one of them scenarios if that was to happen, to be honest.
It is, yeah. It's like that most seasons now, though, isn't it? You don't know what you're actually going to be playing for, you know. Hello, there. I mean, we have Burnley next Sunday, so we could have rested some players. We've got West Ham on Sunday, you know, and
I think obviously with that as well, though, it's the first game back since the international break. They have quite a lot of them have had a rest, to be honest. So all of them apart from the South Americans have had a rest, to be honest. So I mean, you've got Burnley. We should theoretically be beating Burnley. But I mean, they've got a few draws recently. Obviously, Man United last night, Tuesday night even. They got a point there, didn't they? That was unexpected. But Liverpool have got a good record going against Burnley, especially at Turf Moor as well.
Yes. Yeah. Now, Helen, we're actually playing Sunday at 4:30, and you're playing Sunday at 2:00. We're both on Sky. Yeah. On that. I mean, just looking at some of those results from last night, I mean, Man City, Brentford, you'd expect. I mean, Norwich and Crystal Palace. Norwich are just scraping those draws, and you know, a point is not a bad result for them. And Spurs doing to Tottenham what Tottenham did to us. How does it feel, Tottenham? How does it feel?
Spurs doing Spurs things, eh?
Yeah. New manager, same old Tottenham.
Yeah.
But I like that from Southampton. Well done. Like you say, it still hurts what they did to us. And then Villa and Leeds. I mean, my God, that was a that was a really ding dong game.
Just watching that back.
I presume there's a foul coming up.
Ooh. Robertson's just gone straight into the post.
Oh, has it? Ah, an injury, right.
Ouch. Yeah, he goes up for the header and it's just the follow up afterwards. It's either his shoulder or his back. He looks all right, but that's a painful one. It reminded me, you remember the Phil Babb one? And obviously when he went sliding into the post, obviously that was in his never duels, wasn't it? But this was obviously the opposite end. But that's a painful one either way.
It's going to hurt. Yeah. He's going to feel that tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously you take this after 27 minutes. Liverpool with one shot on target. You with one shot on target. You'd probably take that coming up to the 30th minute now, aren't you? So going all right.
I mean, I'm just watching now. We just finally it's going out for throwing, but we just could not get the ball out. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I hope he's all right. You don't, whoever the player is, you don't want to see another player get injured badly, you know. And that was, he kind of hit it on the back of his neck, didn't he?
Yeah. Just going off topic here, I've just seen that Arsenal have went 1-0 up against Wolves.
Oh God, have they?
Yeah.
Oh my! Oh, that was right in his back, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. He looks to be okay. Touch wood, he is. I hope he is okay. He's getting up. That's the main thing.
Well, you've got.
You just don't know with your back, do you? You know.
You've got someone down injured at the minute now. Daka's lying down injured now.
Oh, great.
What's he done here? I think it's just the way he's landed, I think. He's holding his back.
But no, just saying what you were saying before, 0-0 at half time. Well, it's not half time yet. If it is still 0-0 at half time, I will be happy.
It's like they say as well, coming to Anfield, it's getting them first 20 minutes and then you set yourself another target once you get past them 20 minutes, isn't it? So
yes.
And then it's getting to, once you've got past the 20 minutes, getting to half time, if it can stay 0-0, makes it an interesting second half. Obviously Liverpool will be kicking in the cop end second half as well. So and you've got Randers coming up on next Thursday, a week tonight, haven't you?
We have indeed. The everybody's heard of Randers. I mean, Helen says there, how far do you think we can go? I mean, in Europe we've had in fairness, the Champions League year when we qualified, we couldn't have picked a better group for ourselves, really, and we came through that.
But it's really good football.
Yeah, Europe last season, it was an absolutely easy group, and we should have qualified, and we did. I know West Ham have got that group this season, and they admit it. We did get the group from hell, with the teams we had in that Europa League. Spartak Moscow, Warsaw. It was a difficult group, but we didn't. The season we've had, we didn't do enough. I don't agree. Funnily enough, I don't think we should be in the Europa Conference because I don't agree with teams going down.
Yeah.
Like Man United the other year nearly won the Europa League.
Yeah.
Because they'd failed at the Champions League, and that totally is not right at all.
It devalues the competition, doesn't it? I think, to be honest, it should be once you're out, you're out.
Yeah, exactly. But that said, we're in there. There's something we can do. You would hope that Randers, you should be beating those teams. And if we go out to Randers, that's an absolutely new low. I remember years ago when Blackburn were in the Champions League, I think, and they went out to some Norwegian team that nobody ever heard of, and it's embarrassing.
Where they're from?
Sorry?
Where Randers from?
Denmark.
They're from Denmark, are they?
Denmark, yeah. I had to look that up on the map as well. But I mean, if we win the Conference League, and I know a lot of clubs like Arsenal and Spurs, we don't want the Conference League, it's below us. Well, Arsenal, it's not below you because you're not even in Europe this season.
Exactly.
But I think that's the difference with Leicester. I'd be happy with the conference, and if we can win it, that will be, who's the first. You'll be able to ask that quiz question. Who's the first team to win the Europa Conference League?
Yeah, interesting. It was a good. I enjoyed the quiz. On obviously Tuesday night, it was a good laugh.
I did think it was. I did watch the one you did with Dan. I started to watch the one you did, and that was a 1-to-1. I mean, come on, I had 1-to-2, but
you did. To be fair,
but you did help me with a couple of clues. To be honest with you,
I try and make it as enjoyable as possible. To be honest,
yeah. Now the clues. The funny thing was on a couple of on the 2 clues you gave me, whether I would have finally fallen down on that the Ian Holloway one. I was 2 managers. I couldn't decide between. So whether I would have gone for Holloway had you not said, I don't know. But no, it was fun. It was fun. You're gonna have to come on to ours.
Yeah, definitely.
The winner stays. We're doing it at the moment. The winner stays on. So a bit like a game of pool. And
is Doug not on there then? Because he wins quite a lot, doesn't he?
He's not taken part yet.
All right.
The problem is now, of course, we've got Europe back. Games that we've got. I mean, we had a free Tuesday. Then I was looking at, and now we've got Burnley on that Tuesday because there's all these matches.
First of March, isn't it? Just been rearranged.
Yes. Now you just got a free kick here. I'm at 32-20. Oh, silence from your end. But nothing in the comments. So this is interesting. I do like Trent Alexander-Arnold. I think he's a really good player. Over the top. Are you? I thought you were that quiet.
Yeah.
Well, having said that, it's a corner, so that's the commentator said the other day. Getting a corner against Leicester is as good as a goal. Or is it a corner? I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, has it been given? I don't know if it was. Here we go then. Oh, bloody hell. I'm kind of expecting it because you were quiet, but it was a fantastic save from Schmeichel.
It was a good first save, yeah. I think that was from, I think it was Matip's header, that, wasn't it?
I'm not sure, but
Jota
I'm not going to say you. I'm not going to say you deserved it. So I don't think you were that much on top. But
no, definitely.
Oh, what a save! Yeah.
It was a good save. Yeah, it was a good. I think it was Matip's header initially from the corner. Schmeichel saves it, and then Jota follows up.
There we go.
Well, that's just saying the attempts, 4 attempts to 2 on target for Liverpool, 1 for yourselves.
So it's not,
it's not a battering by any way, shape, or form. It's it's a decent game. I mean, I don't know if you going 1-0 behind. It's you're going to have to come out and maybe try and go for a little bit more. You've got Harvey Barnes on the bench, Tielemans on the bench. You've got players who can change the game exactly. So
yeah,
it's still early doors yet. Just interesting that I didn't realise it was that far behind, to be honest.
I say I'm on 35.25 at the moment.
36.50.
So does it pause when you're on the
Let me try again.
If you I click on it and then it brings up another window, so I close that. Then when I hover on it again, there's a pause button in the bottom left.
Bottom left, yeah. It says if lags, refresh from here at the very bottom. It's not lagging or anything. I've paused it.
What are you paused at?
37 minutes, 43.
Okay, I'm about 37. I'm about a minute behind, so
Still a minute behind.
I'll just play catch up with you for a second. I mean, it took it well. I mean, Casper made the save. To be honest with you, Rich, it was about 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50.
Yeah, I mean, Helen actually thinks that Leicester were on top. Hi, Rich, by the way, welcome along. Get over to Rich's channel, give him some support at Rich Sports. You may have seen something I haven't, Helen, on that one. It wasn't against the run of play, and it wasn't that we were holding on and you were battering us. It was just, believe it or not, we kind of believe it was from a corner. Who knew? I'm on 37. I'm on 37.20 at the moment.
Yeah. Paused it.
37.30. 37, 38, 39, 37.40.
I was on 38 minutes, so I'll leave it. I don't know if it still pauses it from my side. It's got the button to press play anyway, so.
Right. Well, I'm now on 37.55 now, so this is going to be safe for you. Oh god, yeah. Thanks. Rub it in, just get Salah warming up. Why not?
Yeah. On now. What are you on now? 38.
38.15 now.
I don't know if this still, because I paused it and it's saying I'm on 39.44 now.
Oh, because when I pause mine, so there's a little box in the bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah.
I can then click back to live.
Yeah.
When I go back, I'm on 39.56 now.
You're on 39.56, yeah?
Yes. 40 now, 40.03.
I'm on 40.15 now, so we're right next to each
other.
We're
as good as we're going to, close as we're going to get. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very close, to be honest.
Yeah, I can't. As your goal was not against the run of play, and it was not, with play. It was just, like I say, it is very close.
Yeah.
Oh,
good save. Oh, what the hell? Jesus.
Is he playing as well?
Yeah, Jesus is playing, yeah. Interesting. Another little stat for you, by the way, actually. When Thiago and Fabinho have started the game together in midfield, they haven't lost.
That's making me feel better, mate.
It's all right, no problem. Yeah, for your entertainment, Chris.
It was a spectacular effort from your guy.
Was, yeah.
You know.
Would that have been ruled off for offside? Oh.
Let's be honest with you, we would never know, would we? Because you can never guess what. I mean, that handball the other day that I forget who it was did it. Was it against Man United or somebody? Where it just had, but it was. I'm not sure if it was Burnley, but it wasn't offside because it wasn't.
Yeah.
I just didn't get it. I mean, how the refs can even keep up with all the changes, God knows.
Yeah, exactly. They changed all the time, didn't they? I mean, Man United. I think one of them was done for blocking, wasn't it? So is that the Firmino chance?
Yes.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I don't mind if you're having to take pot shots from there.
Yeah, touches in opposition box, 6 for Leicester, 17 for Liverpool. But again, possession-wise doesn't mean anything. It's that score.
I mean, your final third passes and your passes, but again, you're the home team.
Yeah, well, you'd expect it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you're the home team and you're Liverpool. What gets me is at the end of the game, if I see that I'm buffering again. If I see as a team that we haven't only had one shot on target all game or whatever,
Yeah, it's been close, hasn't it? That's the thing. You've definitely had an improvement in the Nottingham Forest game anyway. Put it that way, haven't you? So.
Oh, definitely, yes, yeah. I'm on 43 now.
Yeah, I'm 14 seconds ahead.
Yeah.
So we can get as close as we possibly can, really.
Yes. I mean, I think the way that the game's gone, I think with the score line, I'm not complaining. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's not been a great game.
No,
it's not been a great game. Put it that way. But the main thing is that scoreline at the minute, and it's in Liverpool's favour. Hopefully that continues.
You're not the sort of team that just sits back on it, are you?
No.
Jeff, you're a minute ahead of us, but better. It is a better performance, yeah. And I say, and that is kind of what it is down. What I was looking for tonight. Anything from the result side is a bonus.
Yeah, exactly. Coming up to nearly 45 minutes now, so there'll probably be about a minute added on, I would have thought.
Yeah, I'm at 44:30 now. We just this is a bad time for us. We generally can concede just before half time.
The worst time to concede as well, if that
it is. Tell me,
happen.
Yeah. Oh.
Should have finished that.
Michael again.
Should have finished that. Some good play there though from Firmino. Gets the 1-2. Yeah, straight at him.
He was being closed down. He kind of rushed the shot a bit, but I think he had to. He
did have to, yeah. But I mean, he should be. I know it was on his left foot, and he made the keeper work, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, you need to be burying them chances.
Yeah. Rich, you're asking about Rodgers there.
Get your book out, Chris.
Yeah, exactly. I think for me, and I've said this, and I said this on Doug's channel last night, is that offside? I think it possibly is. When we took Rodgers on, 2 minutes extra in it. When we took Rodgers on, we took him on as a long-term project. So and it probably came a bit sooner. The success came sooner than we possibly were ready for. And again, with the Premier League, but we had the success. what if you're bringing somebody in and saying this is going to be a 5-year project or a 10-year project, don't sack them after 2 because of what's the point? Because you. Oh, that was the goal. I thought you'd scored again.
I just had to look there just to check.
Oh god! I thought, oh no, another one. And but yeah. So what? And then we bring a new manager in.
Yeah.
And you say with that new manager, right? Welcome in. He might have the odd bounce, but he hasn't got a window to play with now. So what? He can't bring anybody in. And come the summer, when he has got the window, he might bring a load of new players in.
Yeah.
He might play a different style. So you are literally pressing the reset button.
True.
And so therefore, the last 2.5 years and maybe £100 million on players is totally and utterly wasted.
Yeah.
So he's having a bad season. Yes, he is. And as they said on BT before the kickoff, the fact of the matter is that we're having with the amount of money we spend on the players, we're about where we should be.
Yeah.
It's half time now. Half time.
Yeah.
So we're about where we should be for the amount of players, for the amount that we pay out, etc.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of good seasons. We're having an iffy season, but like I say, look, 9 injuries to our defensive players. You've got to allow that, and we've seen this season. It isn't a normal season, because anybody can beat anybody on the day. And as bad as we've beaten Man United. We've beaten you guys in the league.
Yeah.
We put up a good fight against Man City, although obviously it was quite a big 6-3 loss in the end. But so I don't think you can judge anybody on this season, if I'm honest with you.
No, exactly.
And like you say, it's one bad season. This time next season, we're still where we are before the January window, when we're still in the same sort of position, or we're fighting relegation, and it becomes a different story.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like I say, it's a long-term project. Leicester don't sack the managers.
We went through a period, and I think just after the when we got rid of Ranieri, we went through quite a few, but we're certainly not a Watford.
No,
but we're not. We're not a Liverpool. We will get rid of managers if we need to. Anthony, big up yourself. Arsenal are winning. Well, yeah. So, yippee doo.
That's unusual as well, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, God. But then again, they've had a bad year. You see, what Arsenal had last year, Leicester are having this year. And you just can't. Like I said to you the other night, you had a season where you won everything, World Cup club. And I noticed Chelsea today have won the first leg, I think 1-0 in their semi-final.
Against Al-Alil or something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So the season after you won everything, you don't think you won anything. Maybe, I'm not sure, the League Cup possibly, but you didn't suddenly say, Klopp's out. Because we won all this last season, we haven't won anything this season. You have to give it a go. Neil, welcome along, young man. How the devil was that? It's been competitive, and that's all we want. Yes, yeah.
You're not out of it. Definitely not.
And I'd say if this ends up 4-0, let me look at that Man City game. Like I say, 4-0 down at half time. We came back, got it to 4-3. And then they went on and won 6-3. But we fought and we went down fighting. That's what we want. And that was what was needed. And it looks like Rodgers giving them a bit of a bollocking, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's got to. You have to after that performance.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of came out and threw some players under the bus and what have you. But maybe it was just frustration because it's not like him, Leicester don't spend big on players, but they're good producing these players and getting big money from them. I don't know if you saw before, Michael Owen, he was a good player, but my God, does he talk some shit.
Oh. God. Jermaine Jennett, another one.
Yeah.
Rubbish player, rubbish pundit.
Yeah. And it was saying like, Leicester can't attract the big players, but we can attract what we can afford. We attracted Daka, and there's a few teams. The problem is we will attract the players that you daren't take a chance on.
Yeah.
Why didn't you take a chance on Harry Maguire at 19 million? You waited, or not you, sorry, Man United. They waited, and then they had to pay 80 for him.
I bet you put him in a taxi on his way to Old Trafford for 80 million. I mean, look at him now.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, he was good for us, and I would have been happy if he'd stayed. And he's just, I mean, look, Man United having the same sort of season, they're all over the place like we are. But yes, I mean, I know the joke is now sort of, I don't care if you've got a receipt or not, you're not having your money back.
Yeah, exactly. No refunds.
No, exactly. Non-refundable. But, we're not in your bracket when it comes to spending, but there's two words that will attract players, and that is Premier League. I mean, Burnley managed to attract Weghorst, is it, or whatever he's called?
Weghorst, yeah.
Weghorst. And he's not a bad player. And he's gone to a team that's in trouble, So, and if you buy in players, like these players that Newcastle are going to be going out and buying next season, we know they're going to spend big. Are they going to Newcastle because they look at it and think, that's a sleeping giant, that can be good? Or are they going because, God, I'm going to earn a bomb here?
Yeah, exactly.
What sort of player would you sooner have?
I'd love to have the Tielemans in our team, definitely. Fantastic player, really good. And I think when he signed him initially on loan from Monaco, wasn't it? Then you quickly snapped him up. Fantastic player. Really do rate him. And do you think he's someone who's still going to be in your squad in the summer, or do you think he's going to move on?
No, I mean, we've been talking to him now for nearly 12 months, and if he was going to sign, he would have signed by now. And I get that, and people scream loyalty and what have you. He's got no loyalty to Leicester because he's not from Leicester. It's a job to him, and he's given his best. Yes, he's had off days, all players do, but he's given his best to Leicester, and he wants to play at the top level. He's in the number one national team in the world, Belgium. He wants to play Champions League football. He's, in fairness to Leicester, he stayed with us to see where we're going to go. And there's a lot of teams though were actually buying anyway in the transfer window. But he's waiting till the end of the season. Let's say, for example, Man United are now being linked with him. If Man United come in, say in this January window, he doesn't know if they're going to be in the Champions League.
No.
So he doesn't want to commit, And of course, if we don't sell him this January, his value goes down for us because of his length of period. But he would be a great signing for you. I'd prefer him to go to a Barcelona or a Real Madrid, where he's not in the Premier League. But he goes with all the thanks and for what he's done for us.
He's a good player. He really is.
Yeah. Keith says, "Hi guys, good first half. Don't listen to the donut." I think you mean Michael Owen. Then, what do you think about Barnes being dropped? He did nothing against Forest. I mean, I think, and the players that he's actually put in, Neil, have shown some fight. The only thing I do hope is that if we do come out of something with this game, even if it's a 1-0 loss, that he doesn't just go back and go, "Well done, guys. You got me off the hook. I'm having Tielemans and whatever back in." If these guys play for the badge and play really well, then they shouldn't be dropped. They shouldn't be dropped.
Yeah, exactly.
Keith says our defence got better once Maguire left. I don't know. I'm really not sure on that one. Michael Owen was singing on The Masked Singer. Oh, he was dressed as a donut.
Dressed
I
as a
get
donut,
you.
yeah.
I get you. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very apt, wasn't it? Big game for you boys on Sunday. They're all big games at the moment, you know. In fact, this is the one. I mean, like I say, this is almost a given because it's Liverpool. It's the West Ham one and it's in front of our own fans because it's at the King Power, and that's why we need to. Because if we haven't put a performance in tonight, our players were going to get roasted. You know, huge improvement tonight. Samari hasn't done too badly. He hasn't, and we've criticised him in the past, but he's not had a run of games, you know, and this is it. And there's no reserve teams out there now, so they can't get regular football. Juventus are keeping tabs on Tielemans. Whoever gets him will get a really, really good player, but they're just not going to get him on the cheap. That's the thing.
Do you think Brendan's got one eye on the West Ham game? Is that why do you think he's kept Tielemans and Barnes on the bench?
No, I think he put them on the bench because they were shit.
All right, okay.
To put it bluntly, I mean, indeed, he didn't have a good game, but he's put him back in his defensive role. So maybe we've lost a little bit in midfield, but no, no, they were rubbish. They were rubbish, and we couldn't change 11 players. Otherwise, I think we would have said we should do after Forest. But you know, he's drawn the line in the sand. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully we get a bidding war for uni. That would be nice, wouldn't it? You know. Oh, Jake. Good evening, sir. A nice little warm up for you boys ahead of the mighty Hammers on Sunday. And it's 8:45, Jake. Shouldn't you be in bed? It's like past your bedtime, I'm sure.
Is this the guy that you had on your channel for the preview? Was it?
yeah, he's doing another preview show on Friday with us, and I'm doing his on Saturday. We have a bit of banter, me and Jake. Can you just say though, while Jake's here, that I actually did do a quiz on your channel the other day?
On my channel?
Yes.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Yes.
I did, and I took it. Well. I took it to a decider. Yeah. So did you remember? Yeah, do you remember me saying to you there was a 14-year-old that was challenging me and I was running from him? That's him, Jake. So I've managed to avoid the quiz with him up until now.
Yeah, you never know.
Scott says, I agree, Chris. I don't think Tielemans or Barnes start against West Ham. Depending what happens in this game, no, because it's just not sending the right signals out. If you drop a player because he's not playing well, you don't just drop him for one game. If the player you bring in to cover him is better, you carry on with that player, you know. And Kid says, Cockney reject Bubbles.
No, it'll be a tough game for you that on Sunday. West Ham are playing well.
They are. You've only got one insult, Chris. I know, but it's such a good one. It's such a good one, and I will keep on using it. I'm going to be honest with you. All banter aside, I like West Ham, and I'm really pleased that they are doing well. As I always say, if Leicester aren't the team that are going to smash go through the glass roof this season, I want it to be another. And no disrespect, another smaller team. And the fact that it's West Ham that are up there, keeping Man United out and all that. Well done, West Ham. I'm pleased for you. And you're doing well in Europe. You had an easy group. You've admitted that. You had what I would call a Leicester group. But well done, and it's nice to see. It's nice to see. And all credit, I didn't think that West Ham would be back up there this season. I thought they'd be back down, fighting the defence. But
well, a lot of people said about West Ham could they cope with both Europe and the Premier League. And to be fair, they'd obviously got out. They finished top of the group. Won, I think, the first 4 games. Obviously, made it a little bit easier for themselves that they can concentrate back on the league. So yeah, it's just one-off games now, isn't it? Well, obviously two-legged ties, but
Yes.
yeah, it's hopefully. I do like West Ham. I think they do play some good football. And it's like you say, it's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be one that I'll look forward to. I may watch a little bit. Are you doing a watch along for that one as well, or?
It depends how this one goes.
Yeah.
If we lose this one as well, and I've lost the first two watch-alongs we do, we've lost. I might be banned from doing it.
Yeah. I've seen Brad comment on that as well, actually, didn't he?
Yes,
Depending how it goes, but I'll just quickly nip to the toilet before this.
Yeah, no, that's fine, mate. Yeah, you go. I'm going to nip because I'm going to go and get something to eat.
Yeah, no worries.
Just... Go on, get lost, BT. The last thing I want to do is see the Arsenal goal. Welcome back, everybody. Here we go again. Jeff, looking forward to the Hammers game on Sunday. I've got a little bit of food. Unlike Man United the other week, what food was available in my house. I'm not doing a nipping though and having a 3-course meal while I'm actually streaming.
Why? What did he have?
Oh, I've just got just a few country slices.
Oh, just a few, eh?
Yeah.
What, the full box?
There's not that many.
Have you kicked off now, yeah?
Yeah, I'm on 45-13.
You're a minute behind again. I don't understand that.
Oh God. Maybe it's just the
yeah, a minute behind.
Let me refresh. Right, 46-24 now.
Yeah, 6 seconds behind. So yeah, it's all right. You've just refreshed and missed a minute, eh? You didn't miss much.
No. 46-47.
Yeah, it's exactly what I'm on. So we're exactly the same.
Wow.
Same bit now.
For about 5 seconds, probably.
Oh dear.
So you've not given up hope of the title yet, then?
No, I mean there's always hope. You never say never, do you?
Yeah.
But it's going to be difficult. There's no two ways about it. It's going to be very difficult. But like I say, if we do get it down to 6 points, we've got to go to the Etihad. It's a big if, but if we do beat them at the Etihad down to 3 points, they only obviously have to lose one game. We win, and then it's exactly level pegging, isn't it? So could come down to goal difference.
Oh. I think it says it all when our best player on the pitch is Kasper Schmeichel.
Schmeichel, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that going in though?
Oh,
good save.
It might have done. Wide. Yeah, he got his hand to it. Yeah.
He got his fingertips to it, but it was probably good. He didn't know that, to be fair, but
no, not at all.
Probably just going wide. Let's see if we can do a carbon copy of the Jota goal
I'd rather not. No, oh, well, a bit of a few up and unders there.
Yeah.
I never get that with corners. You know, you've got the corner quadrant, and as long as the edge of the ball is over the white line, it's allowed in. Why don't you just make the quadrants bigger? And
it's crazy,
I don't understand that one.
They always do it though. They always try again next. I don't see what I'd take corners myself for my team, but it doesn't make any difference. You can still kick the ball quite a distance anyway, can't you? So
yes,
I don't see what the difference is.
I'm saying yes, like I would know. You know, I'm the proverbial. If you want to know who ate all the pies, it was me.
Have you never dabbled in the game at all?
When I was younger, you know, I you know, we'd have five-a-sides with the work and what have you. When my sons were older, I did a bit of coaching, and I was like second to this manager who was really good. He used to be with Leeds. Somehow. Just have a look at this going forward, and it
great tackle.
Freeze at that time. Bloody his goal.
That looked like a good tackle to me. He's given him a yellow card as well. Does he win the ball? Maybe not. Don't think he did anyway.
I think I might be behind.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't get any of the ball. Fair enough. That is a free kick.
Oh, I've refreshed it. I was. Oh, bugger off. I've gone back to being a minute behind you.
You know, I'm 50 minutes now. You've got a free kick in a dangerous position.
Yeah, I'm on 50:02 now.
Yeah. You're Madison free kick, yeah.
Yeah. Come on, Madders. Step up. God, if this goes in.
Let's hope not, eh?
No, let's hope. We need Allison to have one of his typical mind goes somewhere else moments that he usually has against Leicester. Oh, you haven't got a draft excluder? Come on, Madison. Please, please, please. Oh, hit the wall. How can you not get it over the wall? Come on. No, again, a simple question. How can players not get it across the wall?
It's the same with corners, though. How many corners do you see them hit the first man?
Yeah.
Every time you see it, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. No, what I was saying was, I did it. So I did a bit of coaching, and I did the McDonald's FA coaching course. I got up to grade 1, which was like basically what I would call enthusiastic father level.
Yeah, that's the level 1. Yeah, I've done a couple of coaching badges myself. But it's like you say, level 1 is the one that you don't really have to do any assessment with or anything like that. It's just you do the course and then you basically get a pass straight away. Well, not straight away, but you've got to do the full course. The second one, you've got 2 assessments. That's miles wide by Madison there. You've got 2 assessments where they've come in at the club that you're at, where you do some coaching.
Yeah.
So I've done stuff like that before anyway, and I enjoy it. But it's just finding the time, because obviously when I'm not working, I'm doing this. So it's just non-stop. I mean, we'd all like this to be our full-time job. Don't get us wrong. I'm still way off, obviously, doing anywhere near that, but just got to keep working hard, and obviously as long as you keep working hard, the good times will hopefully come. Yeah,
I think you've got to get about 20,000 followers or something like that for it to be worth you actually working. But I mean, exactly. I'm not working at the moment, but you know, if I was working, I couldn't do half of what I'm doing. You know, like I say, all the introductions and everything. You know, it takes time, and
it does. Yeah.
You know, it's okay. Oh, went down a bit.
That was out, wasn't it? Surely that was out. One.
Oh no, I think I wish it had gone out. Just keep it in and give it to a Liverpool player. Would you bring Salah on, or are you looking okay at the moment? Does he only come on if we equalise?
I think he's going to come on at around the 60th minute mark. I think we'll get half an hour.
Yeah.
I think Diaz won't have it in him to play 90 minutes just yet. He's only just signed, hasn't he? So
yeah.
I think definitely Salah's going to be the first sub on, probably for Diaz, I would have thought.
Right. I was finding it amazing as well. Well, years ago, I think when you signed Keegan, it was like, how often are you going to show the goal? It was good. We don't have to keep showing it.
I keep on thinking there's another goal.
I know. Like, why are you doing that? It was in the first half. Oh, BT. But, you know, when you signed him, I think it was like, it was weeks, months before he saw the first team. Now you buy a player from abroad, and within 5 days, they're on the pitch. And there's no time to get acclimatized or get used to your teammates.
Yeah, I mean, just another picture of Salah there. I mean, if you look at Fabinho, he wasn't drafted into the team straight away.
Yeah.
Same with Robbo as well. He obviously came from Hull City. He didn't get into the team straight away. He had a good couple of months before he was in the team. Obviously, Moreno got injured, and then the rest is history with Robbo. But generally, Klopp hasn't got the luxury of being able to give him a few months to embed into the team because the season will be near enough over. So he hasn't got that sort of luxury. But give him time. You'll not see the proper Diaz until obviously once he gets a full pre-season in him, and see who we're obviously signing the summer as well.
Yeah.
Free kick there, just for a late challenge by, I think it was Luke Thomas.
Oh, yeah, it was a bit. It did look a bit late, didn't it?
Yeah.
In fairness,
I think the next goal is crucial though, in it. If Liverpool get it, then
if Liverpool get it, it's game over. And I've got to be honest with you. At the moment, in this second half, we don't look like we're going to get it at all. Ooh.
I know. Michael again
and
coming
he just
to
got
you.
and he only just got it. Oh, he's injured himself, has he? No, he's all right.
No, he's straight back up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if it goes, I mean, it's 2-0. There's no way back for us. You know,
it was a bit of a deflection from Albright in there, so another good save really from Schmeichel.
Yes. Oh, your guy missed it though, didn't he?
And
then that one. It's a good job indeed he got to it. I don't know who that was from Liverpool. Thiago was it? Just missed it.
Yeah, he just missed it. Like I say, do you think you guys will make subs, or do you think he's obviously, when it's, as long as it's 1-0, he's quite happy in it, maybe last 10-15 minutes, maybe change it?
Problem is, if he makes subs, he's bringing on the players that he's dropped.
Daka's surely offside there.
Yeah. So
what a stupid rule that is. Just put the flag up. It's offside. Just put it up.
Yeah.
What were you going to say? Sorry, Chris.
No, I'm saying if he makes subs, then the subs that he brings on are the players that he's dropped from the last game. Good evening, Mike. How are you?
Mike.
And I don't know. I mean, certainly up front, if you're bringing on Inacho, he's the only other striker we've got on the bench. He's the only other striker we've got, really. Is that? Oof! I took a deflection.
Yeah, massive deflection, didn't it?
Yeah. He's not the sort of player that Daka is. Do we need? Who's coming on?
Curtis Jones is more than likely going off for Harvey Elliott, and Salah's coming on as well. So 2 changes it looks.
Bringing Salah on. I mean, he'll do, won't he? Jeff says Leicester turned down Keegan as he was too small before he went to Liverpool. But then again, Liverpool lost out on Frank Worthington, so it's 1-1 on those.
Salah's coming on now.
Yeah, you bring on your B team, are you?
Let's just hope he's fired up.
Well, I reckon he will be because he lost. That was out. Sure, yes.
Yeah.
Because he was sort of against, having lost, with Egypt, that he will be fired up.
Well,
I'm
Egypt
at 58-40. What are you at?
Yeah, just gone past 58-40 now. So
yeah,
spot on. But I mean, if you look at Egypt are a real poor team. I mean, without Salah, they've just got nothing. So I think in fairness, Firmino's going off. I thought Diaz would be going off. Firmino's going off as well.
Oh.
Yeah, Firmino and Jones for Salah and Elliott.
Hi, Niall. How the devil are you, sir?
Hope you had a good birthday, mate. I know it's your birthday today.
Yes,
so,
happy birthday, young man.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in to the channel.
How drunk are you?
Hope you've had a good one anyway, mate.
I bet Salah scores within 10 minutes, says Helen.
You're bringing Iniacho and Tielemans on by the looks of it.
Yeah. Who's gone off?
Wonder if he's brung Daka off or not.
In fairness, Daka hasn't really done much.
Yeah, I think Daka's gone off, I think. I don't know who the other one.
They've not put it up yet. Here we go. Sumare and Daka.
And Sumare.
Yeah, so it's basically just like for likes. And Iniacho is a different style player to he won't run at you like Daka will,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He's not fast.
not very. So, are we at the tipsy, or have we gone past the tipsy stage? You're still typing well, so you can't be too bad.
Yeah, you're doing all right. Interesting last 25. Well, 30 minutes left, isn't there, Helen? So, obviously, you might be a little bit ahead of us, Helen, but God, that was dodgy.
Is it just me, or does it always seem to buffer at the worst possible bloody moment?
Yes. Yeah, it does. Oh, go on. Oh, he had no chance, really. I'm just every time Salah gets a chance to even get anywhere near it, just the crowd are up for it.
I think I've gone behind again. Yeah, I've definitely gone behind.
Come on.
What are you on at the moment?
61 minutes.
No, I've fallen behind again. This stupid fucking sleeve.
You'll have to refresh, won't you? I'm on 61:30.
Yeah, it does. It's not letting me refresh. Let me. 61:36 now.
Yeah, near enough the same again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still close. It's still not been a game of many chances, to be honest.
No.
Yes, Salah's quality, Helen, though. You know that.
Yeah. I think I think we're playing better, certainly. I'm not going to, so we're not, but we're playing like with a bit of fear.
Mm.
And I think, I don't think and I get it, because I think I would be the same. I don't think the players, the pressure's going to be on them. I mean, the pressure's going to be terrible on Saturday when we play at home.
That's Alisson's all day, that, yeah. Yeah, like I say, when in all fairness to you guys, you're not judged on the Liverpools, the games, the Man U, Man Cities. You're not judged upon them. It's the teams around you. It's like you say, the West Hams, the Tottenham, the Arsenals. You're probably more than likely judged on them games. But I mean, you're making a battle of it. It's like I say, Liverpool haven't really even got out of second gear. In all fairness, it's been one of them games. It's not been the best game to really watch this. But
then again, you can't really at only 1-0. You can't really afford to only be in second gear.
Yeah, exactly.
You should be. And I accept the fact that I wouldn't argue with the point you're making there. But then, I say 1-0.
Yeah, it's a dangerous scoreline, isn't it? We're saying that even 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline.
Yeah. Helen, I don't know how many Vardy's got, to be honest with you, overall. Steve should know. Steve's a stat man. He should know.
What's that? Sorry.
How many goals Vardy's got?
I believe he's in the 100 club. I know that, but I don't
he's definitely
know.
He's definitely in the 100 club.
I don't know for definite how many he's got though.
Which is amazing for his age when you think how late he came in.
What a great story that is, anyway, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It played in every single round of the FA Cup.
That's a massive. That was a quiz question as well, wasn't it? He's played in every round of the FA Cup, hasn't he? So
yes, and it is. And they've not yet made the film. Whether they ever will make the film or not, I don't know. I think if you're going to make it, you've got to make it after he's actually won something.
That was a corner for me. That.
Just seeing the replay now.
I'm sure it comes off Albrighton last.
Not sure. So it hit Albrighton, then it came back to hit your player, and then it went over Albrighton. He's smiling, so maybe that was one he did get away with. 11 attempts to 4, 5 to 1. I can't, like I say, I can't really criticise because it is Liverpool, and this before it's just as I've said so many times, it's the performance.
He's gone down clutching his head there when he's literally just tapped his head. I'd be annoyed as well. I mean, Klopp's having to go now, isn't he? But I mean, it's a physical game, and he's went to win the ball, and he's just tapped him on the head, and Lookman stayed down, hasn't he?
I still think I'm catching up. I'm still watching Klopp
all right
at the side. I mean, we see that. I don't agree with it at all, but we do see it all the time. Players that haven't been injured. I mean, the classic one was when we were playing Arsenal, and the guy wouldn't get out of the way of Christian Fuchs' free kick, and he threw it at his body, and he went down clutching his head. It was. We haven't got that final third threat.
Last few minutes, though, you've been the better team. Just can't get out again. Go on.
Oh, what the hell? What the
good tackle by
playing about? Yeah, I mean, messing about in the midfield gives the ball away.
Yeah, it's getting a bit of a scrappy game now. Yeah, definitely getting too much of a scrappy game. This is probably what you'll like, really, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just it's stop-start at the minute. Yeah.
So my screen's gone down altogether now.
Gone down altogether?
Yeah, it's over to you, mate.
All right, okay. Yeah, back with Michael at the minute.
Just trying to get another.
Be interesting to see what possessions like in the last sort of 5 minutes, because I think you've been bossing it. I think with Tielemans coming on, settling the game down a bit as well. Oh, it's good skill, that. Lookman's a danger for you, especially against Trent. He looks like he's got the beating of him. It's coming up to 70-minute mark now.
Definitely, that one is definitely a black screen. Where we go.
Good chance for Diaz there as well.
I'm on 68 now.
68-24.
Oh well, 20 seconds difference. I've got a different. Stream.
All right. Okay. We're playing more like the away team here. We're just looking to hit you on the break at the minute. We just can't seem to string some passes together. It's quite frustrating.
It's good to see because it means that we are making you.
Making us work for it, definitely.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's not the performance. Well, the performance helps definitely, but as long as they pick up 3 points, who would you say was man at the minute? Kasper Schmeichel for me.
Yeah, he's certainly the Leicester one, and that probably says more about Liverpool. Oh God, maybe that's why we play out from the back. Kasper just could not kick the ball out and keep it in. But yeah, Kasper has certainly kept us in this game.
Yeah.
And yes, Helen, it could go down to goal difference between you and City because at 6 points, they're just not safe. They're not far enough away. We've seen Man United catch Newcastle that season.
Exactly.
You know.
Well, there was Liverpool are 4 points. 4 goals deficit wise against Manchester City, but they've played 2 games less. So, yeah.
But in fairness, you would think this would be a game when Liverpool would be looking at racking the goals up.
Yeah, exactly.
But then I suppose Klopp, said to his players, look, Leicester, this is going to be like, any team that's been stung badly is going to come back.
20 minutes left.
I'm on 70 now. Yeah.
Yeah. That was handball by Dewsbury. Is it Dewsbury Hall?
Dewsbury Hall.
Yeah.
Oh. The ideas are there, just like Dewsbury Hall. Then he was making a really good run, but then his final pass just let him down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what the class of squeaky bum time, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't know if that would have. I mean, he didn't. It was played onto it. He rebounded onto his hand, didn't it? And his hand was down by his side. But yeah, it is squeaky bottom time. Oh,
well played, Joel. What do you think of Joel Matip anyway? He doesn't look like he's even moving half the time, but he's. I think it's probably just he is quite fast actually. He's got long legs as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, who's that? Sorry,
Joel Matip.
And I mean, some players they can look lazy. And what they're doing, and then but they did put the effort in. See, then again, Inacho just couldn't quite.
I know.
And had we still had Daka on, would he have outrun him? Like you say,
maybe.
Good evening, Terry. How are you? Just got in. You're late. I hope you brought a note from your mother. From the shoreline. Why have you been to the beach, mate? From the shoreline, you've been for a paddle. Seems we're holding our own, but obviously haven't been watching. Yeah, we've not been. It's a better performance than Forest. I wouldn't say. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, I wouldn't say that it's. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, we wouldn't. I wouldn't say we would have beaten Forest if we'd played like this against them. But I don't think it would have been 4-1. So yes, the performance is what we needed, Terry, and the performance is what we've got.
Yeah, you're holding your, like you say, like Terry's just said there, you are holding your own. And certainly it's all to play for. Go on. Oh, great skill, great save again from Schmeichel.
He's keeping us in it, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
I'm on to my third link now.
It's one of these games where you just know you haven't had many chances, and you're going to get that one chance, and it's whether you bury it or not. You know.
It is. See, that's it at 1-0, and it doesn't matter if you have 50 shots. You know, if 50 don't go in, you're not
exactly.
You know, you just need the one, but
yeah,
I must admit, I just can't see Leicester scoring at the moment.
I don't know. Oh, go on. Oh, saved it again. Oh, this is exactly what we're doing at the King Power. Oh no, Salah's gone down.
I got a wow off Jeff there. Mo should have scored. Yes. Wow. Oh God, I'm
They're
just
not
seeing
even
the
putting it out though
replay.
either, are they?
Yes. I'm on 74 at the moment.
Yeah, 75.
Yeah, 70. Yeah, 74-40.
That should have been finished. All that.
Yes, he should have done.
It's a bit of afters, wasn't it, once he's taken his shot from Amati.
Yeah, I'm just I'm just watching Leicester then, and there's two of them passing it backwards and forwards to each other. For God's sake, somebody make something happen. He's hobbling a little bit, is Mo.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting noisy. Oh, it was.
That would have made it a little bit easier.
Oh, his hand. He just took his hand out and got it. Wow.
If that was on the other side, though, and Mo was going on from his left side, it was his right foot that won it. So I think if that's if he's on the other side of the pitch there, that's a goal that he scores with his left foot, doesn't he?
But somebody of his standing should have been scoring that anyway.
He should have been, yeah.
Yeah,
he should have been.
You know,
I just hope that doesn't come to bite us back and need that second goal.
Yeah, Jeff, I agree with you. Casper has been man of the match, but that says a lot about the overall game. When your goalkeeper's man of the match, it means the other team have been playing very, very well. And in fairness, Liverpool have done what they needed to do.
Yeah.
You know, they knew that Leicester were going to be up and at them, and we were stung. And they've played a very good game. All credit to Liverpool. That's a good ball across the field.
Yeah. Oh! What a strike. Oh, he saved it again.
You are definitely ahead of me now.
Salah's just hit literally the postage stamp between crossbar and post. He's hit that. And then Diaz has just made a fantastic
I've just seen the crossbar being hit.
What a strike.
Oh, what a save. From either set of fans. What a strike. What a save. Oh, I do feel like you're a dog with a cuddly toy. at the moment, and you're
Look.
just toying with us.
Barnes is coming on now for Lookman. That's your third and final change, isn't it?
Yeah. 77.04. Are you about there?
78-20. So what? There's probably about, well, obviously 12 minutes of normal time. There's normally sort of 4 or 5 minutes added on, isn't there?
Yeah.
Usually. There's still pretty much quite a lot of time left yet. Yeah, the longer
I'm on
it stays like this.
78.20 now. Yeah. Barnes is on. Lookman's not had a bad game, in fairness.
No, he
to
hasn't,
him.
no.
You know,
He's giving the ball away cheaply though at the minute, so that's just 2 seconds, Chris.
Yep.
I'm still here. I'm just.
Yeah, no, don't worry, mate. Don't worry. I think it's all your possession at the moment, and we are just giving the ball away. I mean, it's a simple stuff, Leicester.
Yeah, you're giving it away quite a bit at the minute, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, if we employed every colourblind footballer that's out there, they're in red, we're in blue. Pass it to somebody bloody wearing blue. Ankit, good evening, sir. I do apologise. I didn't see you sneak in there. How the devil are you? Great concept to have the opposition fan watching together. Yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it? You get both sides to it. I'm glad I didn't do it with Forest though, but I do like the idea of having opposing fans on. Leicester till I die most often is a first in many. Thank you, young man. And get over to Almighty Blues and support the channel there. Does a cricket one as well. And yeah, thank you. Smash the likes, get subbing. And 10 minutes to go. Yeah.
Iñárritu's just had a great chance there on his left foot.
Yeah, I'm on 80 at the moment.
Yeah, I'm 45 seconds ahead.
Question is, would I look at this and go, yeah, 1-0? I think I probably would take that because of the way we've played. We've not been brilliant. We've not been Brazil by any stretch of the imagination. Troubles here. Somebody's coming to see how two good teams play. Oh, Gareth Southgate's there. Turf, I didn't see you sneak in. Where are you, sir? Oh, here we go.
Go on.
They say you never find some of the best content creators working together. However, here we are.
God. Michael, it could be about 5 or 6-0 this. Now you're on the counter attack. God, it's end to end now. That's what you expect now with chasing the game. But now Schmeichel, another great save again. He's kept you in it.
He has done all game.
Yeah.
Oh, that was close. I'm going to say thank you to Dan for the point yesterday in my prediction league. I'm getting the draw at Man United. Oh, come on. We're playing in blue, for fuck's sake.
I mean, that's just the look that you get there. I mean, it's went through his legs, but just gets it, doesn't he? But evening, Dan.
Yeah. I mean, we're playing better, but it is the simple things.
True.
I think Telemans has been rubbish since coming on. I don't think he's actually offered us anything. you know. Oh my God. That went, I just seen the replay, it did go through his legs.
It's on the Liverpool corner now, but I don't know how far behind. Evening, Ankit.
I'm on 82.56.
Yeah, I'm on 83.30.
Would you believe I've got 3 streams open and I'm behind you on every single one?
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's
crazy.
82.32, even when I refresh them there. $2.44.
Come on.
Indeedy. I don't know. I'm only just on 83 now.
He's offside, surely. Yep, offside. I still don't get why, do we? Just put the flag up.
Oh, this waiting to see. I mean,
Yeah.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
I mean, it's not even close. That he's at least a yard off. So why don't you just put the flag up?
It's like you've got the rules.
Yeah. Someone could get injured from that.
Why complicate it? Yeah.
Yeah. Someone could get injured. It's only a matter of time before that happens.
Yeah. I mean, why not just let a couple of fans get on the board that decides the rules and put it from a fan's point of view? Rich, welcome back, mate. Any chance Leicester can get the draw? There's only one in it. There's only one in it, so you don't know. Well, I'm on 8. Somebody says 5 minutes left. I've got 6 on mine.
Just going into the 85th minute now. Corner for Liverpool
Leicester.
again.
It's a break. Come on, Barnes. Oh, oh yeah. Whether you're offside or not, what the fuck was that, Maddison? I mean, you know, he's. We're playing in blue, Leicester. Playing in bloody blue. You know, how much difference do you need in colours to be able to see who to pass to?
Well done, Fabinho. Go on.
Do you get a second one now, though? It won't be undeserved. I've got to be honest with you. You have got a second one now. Don't tell me it was from a fucking corner.
No, it wasn't. Some shocking defending, Chris.
Oh, why doesn't that surprise me?
Yeah. I'm just making sure it's not offside.
Yeah, you went celebrating a bit early then, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, yeah. Is he off? Nah, he's miles on. Oh, Schmeichel gets a good hand to it as well. Oh, he's unlucky there, to be fair. You see it?
Oh. He's between 2 Leicester players.
Mm. Joel Matip was the assist though, Megs through I don't know who it was. To be honest, but it was a good assist to be honest. Joel Matip up there. Matip, the new Alan Hansen, yeah, definitely Helen. Jota's on a hat trick now, Chris. So,
I mean, again, if I think if it goes to 3-0, then I think you know it would be a bit unfair.
Yeah, yeah.
I think 2-0 is a decent scoreline. Well, it's not a decent scoreline technically, but you know what I mean. It's reflective of the game, I think. Oh, it did. He did get a hand to it, didn't he?
Yeah, big hand to it. I mean,
well, he hit his arm. I think that was the thing. I don't think he actually hit his hand. I think it hit his arm. You know,
Doug's got this spot on with a prediction. He predicted 2-0. So, well, there's 2 minutes plus injury time.
Well, so far, Steve Linux has got it spot on.
Yeah.
And so has Ian Wilson as well.
Mm.
My 1-1 is gone out the window.
Yeah, it's gone out the window. Diaz is coming off now, getting a standing ovation. He's done well.
Not bad first game for you, is it?
No, definitely. He's promised, definitely. He's still looking a bit rusty, but listen, it's difficult when you come to the Premier League. It's the best league in the world. And in all fairness, he's coming from the Portuguese league, which isn't one of the top 5 leagues in the world. But he's shown some glimpses, definitely. And yeah, it's looking promising for him.
Like we've got to give these players, time, really, haven't you?
Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely. Ooh, that could have gone anywhere. That
Dan, I'm not even going to put those comments up.
What's he put?
I'm not saying. He's just trying to wind me up, and I'm ignoring him. Go to bed, Dan. Go to bed. I'm your dad. I'm sending you to bed. Go to bed. No time on your laptop or your mobile phone or anything. Just go straight to bed.
Yeah.
And no weeing in the corner either, Dan. You know what you do when you're in one of the moods. You don't quite make it to the toilet.
3 minutes added on, Chris.
I'm at 89 at the moment. I'm just seeing the sub. And it's for me that second goal it's kind of knocked the stuffing out of me.
Knocked the stuffing out, haven't they?
Yeah, I just like.
What do you think of Jota anyway? Because he's.
I think he got a really good buy, to be honest with you. It's you just don't know when you buy these players, do you? I mean, look at Hull. You got Robertson, we got Maguire. You know, who would you argue's come out the best? At one point, it was Maguire. Now it's probably Robinson.
Well, what's Maguire won since he's been in Man United?
Well, that's true. That is very true.
Yeah.
At least he won the league with us.
Well, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not going to win that with Man United anytime soon, is he?
He's not. Talking of which, Rich, Man United fan, that was. We are going to struggle to finish top half. We are. I can't argue with it. I really can't.
Yeah.
When we can't get
a top half, definitely.
I don't think we're in trouble of going down.
No.
I think there are definitely 3 worse teams than us.
Oh, you're definitely not. You'll finish in the top half, definitely.
I mean, we are playing here, and no disrespect, Rich. Liverpool are miles ahead of Man United at the moment. You got a draw against Burnley. Liverpool, they are actually just so far ahead. And this was, as I say, this was a given. This was a given result. We weren't going to get the points, and I would take the performance. And the performance is not brilliant, but it is an improvement.
Definitely.
Has Telemans and Barnes made any difference since they came on? No. That's the scary thing,
I've not even noticed them, to be honest, Chris.
Exactly.
I can't say I've noticed Barnes or Tielemans touch the ball.
Yeah, the thing is with Tielemans as well, he wants to move. So, he's got to play well if he wants to get a move. Seen James Milner on the bench there. He usually haunts us.
Corner kick.
Does this spell the end for Rodgers? No, it doesn't. No, not at all. Like I say, if Rodgers, if this was a Man United, a Chelsea, even a Liverpool, yes, it could well spend the end for Rodgers. But why? Like I said before, why change now? You can't bring any more players in unless he has totally lost the dressing room, and we won't know. We will never know that. That's the only reason for getting rid of him. But as I said at the start, Helen, I don't see the point in changing him now. Had you gone out and beaten us 6-7-0 and we put in a performance, there's going to be more question.
Yeah.
Leicester haven't got any leaders. You're quite right there. Our biggest leader is in. Oh, that was you gave that away. Go on. Oh, yeah, we're playing in blue, guys. Just a hint, blue. Yeah, we haven't got any leaders on. Our biggest leader's in goal, and you know you can't have a leader that's in goal. You need a leader on the actual
down,
pitch.
hasn't he? He's kept the scoreline down.
Ooh, Alisson save. Oh, and it's all over. It's all over.
Yeah.
Well done, sir.
Yeah, good game. Good game.
Well
Obviously,
done.
maybe not for you, but
well,
yeah,
it was as good as we could have expected. You know, as Jeff says there, much better performance. Optimistic now for the Hammers game on Sunday.
Yeah.
You're 9 points behind Manchester with the game in hand, Helen. You certainly are. Where are Leicester going to go from here? You know what? Let's say it's one bad season. Like I said to Steve at the start, that one season where you won everything, you know, were you questioning the following season Klopp? You know, he won you the World Club Championship. He won you the Champions League. I think there was a cup going. You won it that season.
Yeah, exactly.
The following season, you had a bad season. It's all, you know, everybody's looking at the manager's got to go. The manager's got to go. Should them? Well, you know, if that's the case, what has since you won all that? What has Klopp won you since?
Obviously won the Champions League, then the Premier League. But yeah, I mean, since
but after that season, what have you won?
No, he hasn't won anything.
No. So you haven't moved on. If anything, you've gone backwards. Now I know you seriously you haven't because you're still in second and fighting. But according to you know what everybody's saying is Klopp. You know Klopp should have gone. Why haven't you got rid of Klopp?
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. He's here to stay, and I think, in all honesty, he signs a new contract for me personally. That's surprising. Arsenal winning and keeping a clean sheet, Helen. What did you think of the game, Helen? Anyway, really enjoyed it myself. Positive that Liverpool won, but time for breakfast.
Yeah, he's in the Philippines. So,
all right, no, fair enough then.
Just looking at the table now, Liverpool, you're second. Like I say, is it good enough though? Leicester in 12th.
Well,
but we've got games in hand. Only Burnley have played less than us, and they've won one all season. So you know, can the owners keep the fans on side? Yeah. We love our owners. It seemed better, but I'm still not sure about things really one way or the other. It's a step in the right direction. You know, but we're not. Yeah, you know, we're not going to say this is the second coming or anything like that, but it is. But right, Steve, I'm going to say thank you very much. Give a shout out. Where can people find you? I have put links in the description below if you are watching on YouTube. But where can people find you?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter at StephenStubbs985, and you can get me on YouTube, Statman Stubbs Football Channel. Really enjoyed it. This is my first watch along that I've done, so it's really enjoyed it.
It helps when you win, though, doesn't it?
It does help when you win, but I've enjoyed it anyway. It's been good banter. We haven't really had too much to discuss. Really, it hasn't been that sort of end-to-end game which we kind of expected. No. But no, I've really enjoyed it, Chris. Thank you for having me on.
Well, we're going to be back in about 45 minutes with the post-match review. So if you're around and you want to join that, give us a message in the chat, and I'll send you the link for that. But thanks so much for that. Like I say, I wish the result could have been better, but it wasn't the mauling. You didn't quite do us over like Nottingham Forest did.
Yeah, exactly.
But then again, like you said, in fairness, you probably didn't get out of second gear. So, but Helen, thank you so much for joining in. Really do appreciate your support. Thank you very much. Good luck for the rest of the season. Turf, great watch along, lads. Cheers, Dan. You're off to bed, are you? Take care. And to all, thanks for coming on. To all Liverpool fans, good luck for the rest of the season. Good luck in Europe. And I quite like Liverpool. I've nothing against Liverpool, and I do hope that you win the League Cup over Chelsea.
Fingers crossed.
Because I don't like Chelsea.
Yeah, really enjoyed it, Chris.
All right, thanks very much. Take care, mate.
All right, cheers, mate.
Cheers. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks to Steve there. Please do go and follow him. All his details are his Twitter and his YouTube channel are in the description below. I'm going to go now because I haven't been toilet for a while, and we're going to be looking at the match quite soon, probably about half an hour, 40 minutes. We're going to be back with the post-match, so keep your comments for then. Come and join us on that. Wasn't the result we wanted, but the performance was better. Thanks for watching, and if you've been listening to it on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Google Podcasts, thanks for listening in. I'm mixed. I'm mixed. I'm neither up or down, in or out. I'm just shaking it all about. See you guys for watching. Thanks to those of you that were watching and commenting. And I will see you in about half an hour with Brad on the post-match show. Goodbye now.
Leicester Till I Die podcasts on the Apple iTunes, Spotify, Google, Anchor, and all podcast platforms.
The Leicester Till I Die shop is now open.
For all your Leicester Till I Die merchandise,
visit the Leicester Till I Die shop at our website. Thanks for watching Leicester Till I Die. This is Chris saying goodbye and see you next time.
That's all, folks.
Some people are on the pitch, they think it's all over. It is now.